that enough is enough. Just recently, we saw the AGF beg the ICJ to tamper justice with Messi as regards, military killing in the southeast and in the northwest. What is your take as regards what is happening now in Nigeria?
Yes, I am happy on what is happening, and at the same time, it is a sad story. A sad story in a sense that how can a military be bombing innocent civilians in the name of attacking Boko Haram? Didn't they know where Boko Haram is? Didn't they see the difference between the civilian and the Boko Haram in action? No, excuse me. You see why that I see why I'm not happy. You see why it's like, not that I hate Sidious Musa, but he's not doing his job. He's doing, in fact, he's not doing his job because as a trained personnel, do you know what it means for you to be the chief of defense staff of a federation? Do you know what it means? That you now come to fight bandits, then you, instead of you to kill bandits, you are killing citizens who try to help you to do your job, because you refuse to approach the matter that is on the ground. Your boys refuse to approach the matter that is on the floor. Then the innocent people decided to help themselves. Then instead of you to come and support them to fight the bandits, you have turned back against them and start bombing them, not even just killing, but with a bomb. So ICC need to hunt for Musa. ICJ need to look for Musa.
But some will say
this thing is this thing is becoming too much. It's becoming too obvious.
But some will say
Nigerian citizens now, they are no longer happy. They are now calling. They are, yeah, of course, they are scared. Look at the other day. How many soldiers was wiped in Borno State? And many. And look at it today. Bandits now have killed 40 farmers and went away with many scores. You understand me? You get it? So, is it the one that happened in Sokoto? How many will I mention? And all these things have been happening years before now, of which by now Nigeria is supposed to have do something about this thing, but nothing. So it is the high time that international bodies has to come and rescue Nigerians now, in the hand of Nigerian military and the hand of Boko Haram. Because these days now, we don't know who is Boko Haram and who is military. I can't differentiate them. Yes, as it is now, I can no longer differentiate them. The other day, women from the east, southeast, they are writing, crying that Tinubu should do what? Withdraw all those soldiers from the southeast, because instead those soldiers are not helping, rather they are causing more harm. Are you getting it? So make me understand what is actually happening. So we need help. We need help in the military, in the force. We need help in the area of the safety of the common citizen, because now bandit is pursuing citizen. Army too is pursuing citizen. Who are we running to? Where do you want us to run to? Who are we going to run to for safety? And the military and men, police and the rest, all these uniform men are meant to do what? To secure us. You understand? And now they are the one killing us. What have we done? You see why that they should look into what we are crying for. They should reason with us. Please come for our rescue in this Nigeria.
But some say, as regards the killing in Zamfara, somebody say Sidious Musa should be blamed because he's also the chief of defense staff.
That is what I'm saying.
Because it's the Air Force that should be blamed as regards this.
What?
The Air Force. Was the Air Force?
The Air Force.
We don't make the mistake.
The Air Force make mistake. Then who alerted them and who informed them on whose mission do they come for? They came on the mission which Musa supposed to. You understand? What Musa supposed to do is what those Air Force or whatsoever has come to help him, because he couldn't meet up. He couldn't come. And I'm asking a question. Excuse me. I am asking a question. Where was Musa when this thing was happening? Where were his men, his boys, when this thing was happening? Is it only in Simon Ekman that he concentrated on? Simon Ekman case that he concentrated on? Rather, to concentrate on what is happening under his nose. And moreover, he came from the northern side of Nigeria, where all these things is happening. So he's supposed to be well informed. He would not say that I am not. No, he must be aware. So where was he? And where are his men?
Okay, but we think this,
On which duty did they back on that makes them not to approach the matter when necessary?
but we think this thing reoccur severally. You know, even borrowing 2021, this thing happened twice. It has happened in Zamfara. It happened in Zamfara 2022, and also it has also happened now in 2025. Yobe 2017. Do you not think?
So
is that
you see it?
Is yes, it has. It
So
happens
it is a
constantly.
normal thing.
Yes,
now.
consistently
That
rather.
means, if since it has come to this,
Uh,
that means
okay.
it is no longer a normal issue. It is a mistake. It has become pattern.
Is this not where training should come in training?
Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm coming. It has become pattern. And that pattern is the pattern of what? The Fulanis. Because they are the one that handle the guns. So you don't expect them to kill their brothers, their opponents. That means they are working hand to hand. Because once beaten, tooth shy. So by now they're supposed to have, imagine, it has happened in Zamfara. How many times? Twice. It happened in Bono twice. In 2021, 2017, it happened in Katsina. So that means in Nasarawa too. So it has become a norm. So today, it doesn't supposed to happen again. But as it happened, that means it is Fulani things. It is normal Fulani things. Not that they don't know. They knows what they are doing.
Okay. But some will say that if there is incompetency, then why is Bola Tinubu not looking at this area? Because you know, a lot of in the military, we know that most of them are dominated by the Fulanis. Is it not hard time it start to filter or shake the military department?
Yeah, yes, it is the time, but on one condition. Not a military, and he has never been a military. So it will be difficult for him to approach it the way you are looking at it. And then let me tell you, the people that are behind all these people are the former boss who have ruled this country in the military. And they are the one backing and sponsoring the military bandits and those that are out military bandits. You understand? And that is why when the military bandit appears, they don't kill the bandits, the out military bandits. Rather, they kill the innocent citizens. And that is what has been happening. So it will be difficult for Mr. President to approach it the way you are expecting it. You understand? It will be difficult for him. But I will urge him, or a kind of throw this as an advice. Let him look down. Look at the past and the previous military leaders, of which he could lay trust on. Go to them or invite them, have a closed door meeting over what is going on. Discuss with them. Let them give you one or two ideas, one or two clues. Then you come out with another formula. Then with another format to tackle this thing, so that this thing will not continue again, even in your own regime. You understand? That's my own humble advice. But for him being the president, that he will just come and no. He can't get the result.
Okay, now with this now not give the Biafrans more impetus, and more evidence as against Nigeria, because we know that Nigeria currently has a case and the military has a case with the ICJ. Do you not think this will give, because this constant killing, do you not think it doesn't bode well more for Nigerians?
Yes, and not be sad, doesn't. I think and I believe that is exactly the major key. And there is no way Nigeria can defend it. And there is no way too they can deny it. And there's no way they can as well come out of it nor escape it from it. You understand? It is a clear evidence before the world against Nigeria. So Biafra have gained their ground. Biafra have seen a concrete evidence enough to prove to the world and to show to the world the reasons why they must exit from this country, why they must separate themselves from Nigeria, why they must do what? Make sure they don't partner again with Nigeria, why they must not continue answering a citizen of Nigeria, why they must not continue being a partaker of blood sharing or being involved in a country that is losing their reputation internationally. Look at what Traore, the young boy, the military man from Burkina Faso, see how smoky the small boy is smoking fire. Telling the leaders, other people, the need of waking up from your slumber to make their country, their nation, a better one. Look at the small boy. Look at our own. Look at the news we are getting from that side. Look at the news we are getting from our own country. My dear, these are the major reasons that Biafrans must, I said what? Must exit from Nigeria.
To what? To his 20th
Inauguration.
January 20th inauguration, for himself and JD Vance. What's your take on this?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you're watching us from. I remember humble self evangelist Benjamin Justice Nachi, the only Biafran evangelist that always speak the truth and nothing but the truth. I always tell you I will continue to give you updates. Glory be to God. Glory be to God. No wonder Mazen Namdekano said that it's 4 years that the 50th year will not kill him. Nobody understands where that word was going to. That is what we are seeing today. On the 20th of this month, today is already 14th. It remains 6 days.
Less than a week.
It's less than a week. It remains 6 days. You understand? And Donald Trump has officially now given an invitation to Biafrans. Ngozi Orabueze. And J, what's his name? J, whatever they call him. In addition, JD Vance.
His vice, JD Vance.
JD Vance. Hallelujah. No, that name always gets me, the excitement, the news get me minds, In fact, and as you can see, I'm short of words. I am short of words. That means that means what we are looking for, we are gotten it. That means the Biafra have stand. I told you people before, it's just a question of time. That nothing, remember, was it not last week that Simon Ekpan was restored? When Nigerian bloggers are busy carrying up and down that is in detention is in one kind of the toughest prison. And what did I say? In this very channel, I remember the first person that said he was not detained. I remember the first person that said he has never only invitation and release. The only thing that they restricted him on social media. I remember the first person, and I remember the first now to tell you this one, that Donald Trump has officially recognized Biafra even before ascending to the throne. Even before the inauguration, look at it now, officially inviting Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. And I believe, look at why some Mazen Namdekano said, when I saw this, And I remember the statement of Mazen Nandekano on the 24th of September 2024, which he said that he's spending 4 years and he did not that the 50th year will not kill him. This is what he was pointing at. That means he himself have already seen it, that Trump is going to win the election. And after Trump won the election, the next stage will be the Biafra. That means Trump himself is already working underground, waiting for his second tenure so that he can finish the business unfinished. Because when he was in his 4 years tenure, this Biafran issue was tabled before him. Remember the statement he said to the former president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari? He said he warned him that he should stop killing these Christians that is in his country. Is that not what he said? Who are those Christians? They warned him back then. And who are those he was referring to? The Biafrans. And look at it now. Officially invitation.
If Trump had continued with his second term, do you think that would have?
The Biafra wouldn't have continued suffering another bloodshed to today. The whole matter would have been settled by now. We would have known our fate. We would have known our stand. We would have known the country that we actually belongs to. Look at what is happening today. Look at what is going on today. Look at what is flying the news, flying all over. The breaking news is so genius. It's so wonderful. That is the kind of news I will always wishing, waiting to hear. And finally today, it has come to pass that Biafrans and Ngozi Orebeze has been officially given an invitation by Donald Trump to come and be a witness. Not 47, 48, 47, but okay, the 47th president of what? Of the United States of America. It is an honor. That means Biafra has been recognized. So the major giants that we are looking up to have already approved Biafra before we approve it. Before we see it forthcoming, they have already settled it. Look at the giant, the king himself, coming. The man who is not ready to dance on the tools of anybody. A man who has principles and policy. A man who loves the good things and embrace it. That see that this thing is the right thing and he stand on his ground to make sure that the right thing stands. And it speaks.
But do you not think some would think that Dr. Ngozi lobbied her way because she resides in the United States of America? Do you not think so?
Excuse me, whichever way, I don't care. I don't bother how people think. What I am after is what is happening. There is joy. And to the face of Nigeria, who never believed that it's going to come, who never believed that Biafra will stand, who never believed on somebody like Mazen Nambekano, who never believed on somebody like Simon Ekpan, who are giving them different names, calling them terrorists. Look at what is happening in Burundi. Even this morning, the real terrorists have bombed and they have killed 40 farmers. And many scores we are captured away. And glory be to God that today, the people that they call terrorists, that nations like America have seen them and recognized them and marked them non-terrorists. Non-terrorists.
Well, we don't know whether President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was invited, but what do you think will be going through the Nigerian government?
Listen to me. I don't care of what is going through the Nigerian government. If Tinubu let him go. If Tinubu, I don't care whether President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Nigerian president, is invited or not. But so far, Ngozi Orebeze is invited. I am satisfied. Simon Ekpan is given the room. I am okay. The Biafrans in the diaspora who have the access on that day, who have their freedom to be present that day, the access is given to them to go ahead, come and celebrate the new and the original the major, the man himself that we are looking for, that we have been searching for. You understand? Yes, we don't care. See, let me tell you, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, I know he himself, it might be known when Trump won election, he was one of the people who said congratulations to Donald Trump, though it might not come from his mind. Yeah, because they never really wished Donald Trump well in that election. You know, just because he's a Christian, they know the kind of person that he is based on their mindset here in Nigeria towards Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And you getting it? Towards Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. Based on what is on the ground, because they knew it that once this kind of person comes, what happened? You know, remember in first, he woke up one day and he said, Israel, Jerusalem remains today your capital, and that ends it. The next milliseconds, Israel began to move the equipment, everything, to Jerusalem, and it became automatically the capital of Israel today. It was Tel Aviv before, but now it has become Jerusalem. So they are scared, and they know that even Donald Trump, that before now, the case of Biafra is already in his door, surrounding him. And let me tell you, his current chief of staff was once a lobbyist with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, 2019. Who say Sisi Willie. You understand? If you watch this, that means the whole thing has been not even goes on Abese now. You understand me? So the whole thing is already in the table. Then Ngozi Arabese is like fueling it now.